Welcome back. We're still reviewing the Punch. Are you ready?
So I have the Punch reports that, our external reserves fell by 1.8 billion in 10 weeks. The Punch has records of how external reserve that stood at 34.4 billion in March fell to 32.69 billion and continuously has been falling like that. We lost, as of May, we lost 1.8 billion. This decline signifies a drop from the 36.1 billion recorded this month. So the reserves has continuously declined steadily, and the total decrease since February is about 34.4 billion that we've lost. The experts, according to them, attributed it to a combination of factors, including debt repayment, our significant decline in oil exports, a decrease in our foreign investment, and of course, rise in our imports. As you know, we are an importing nation. And the CBN has these records. The Apex Bank, as of January 2024, our debt repayment recorded by the CBN stood at $560 million, reducing from the 2.83 we had in February. Steadily like that, these external needs have continued to affect whatever we have saved. I hope that we're able to stabilize soon.
Do we have another story?
Yeah, so about the water from Benin Republic. They said after enduring years of hardship and suffering from waterborne diseases caused by lack of access to clean water, 5 agrarian communities finally found relief as the federal government, through the Border Communities Development, intervened and drilled a borehole for them. So they've given them borehole water. Apparently, they used to walk long journeys to Benin Republic.
Portable water across the border. So the border community, if you see the video, very heart-wrenching one. So they had to go to their small ponds and fetch water. And if you see the water they are fetching, the same,
not clean.
Very, very stagnant and polluted water.
So they were just getting
Punch for that report.
So Punch now reported it on Sunday, April 2024, 14th of April, So it was then that the border responded and built the boreholes.
Oh, wow.
I wish, well, I'm glad that they responded, but I wish people would respond more, because the last one I saw, I think it was on TVC today or yesterday, was this dam that
overflows.
Yes, in some Isheri North communities.
Is this one now?
Flooding the area, flooding it.
Every time, happens every year.
So they have gone to go and build a concrete wall with concrete blocks, but they can't afford the real concrete that will
help it. Okay, so I took the major headline. Say there are many indications that the Organised Labour may end the strike over the new minimum wage. They said they reached an agreement with the federal government yesterday. After a 6-hour meeting in Abuja, they said the federal government had expressed the commitment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to increase the minimum wage above 60,000 naira, but they've not given the figure yet. So the meeting, they said, was held in the office of the Secretary of the Government of the Federation Monday evening, and it was aimed at resolving the impasse where they had, met themselves. And after extensive deliberations, they said they reached several key resolutions, which we have not heard yet. So there's also another meeting, but the Organised Labour is saying that they too need to have a meeting with their own organs to decide if they are going to step down the strike or they will continue. But they definitely will hear from the presidency on the amount that they are going to be paying the workers. There's supposed to be another meeting today. Let's see how that goes. But everywhere has shut down. There is no light. This morning, the queue for fuel. After the show, now I'm going straight home because I'm managing no kurukere waka, nothing.
One of these
because I don't know how this is going to.
I have reports.
Last.
All the stations to not sell, and I know they have fuel. I'll not say their name.
Strike now.
Let's strike, actually.
Are they inside the strike?
Okay.
Let's strike.
Let's move on now to the strike.
The Daily Sun. You heard her yesterday, Abby.
I heard her. Don't mind them.
Daily Sun. Federal government Labour decide new minimum wage in a week. I've taken that story. Bad loans, poor due diligence cost Heritage Bank's license. We've taken that story. Fear grips Makurdi as herdsmen attack and injure 6. And I'm sure we have some other stories in the
Yes, I
Son,
do.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I have the Abia State government has said Governor Alex Oti was not in support of IPOB's sit-at-home order. And this he had to say against the backdrop of a statement that had been circulating where the governor was said to have spoken through his special advisor on media and publicity and was alleged to have supported the sit-at-home order. So we have the State Commissioner for Information and Culture, Oke Kanu, says that the attention of the Abia State governor had been brought to, this widely circulating statement. And the governor is, I'd like to use their English, this Abia State government hereby categorically and unequivocally states that His Excellency did not make such a statement that has been attributed to him, nor does it reflect his personal views or those of the Abia State government under his leadership. It says even though the officer in question has said he was quoted out of context, the governor has ordered a full investigation into this egregious comment, which is at variance with government's posture towards IPOB and other organizations or persons seeking to obstruct the rights of citizens' freedom of movement. I think it was important to put that out.
So we have another story in the Sun. I have one here. So in Makurdi, some parts of Makurdi, the Benue State capital, yesterday they said suspected herdsmen reportedly attacked the Ansa community in Makurdi local government area of the state. They said about 10 people were injured at the attack, which took place in the morning. The Ansa community is located about 5 kilometers to the city center. And, they said, as at the time they were writing the report, they said youth had blocked the road for several hours to protest the herdsmen attack. A resident of the community, told herdsmen that they came up, told, the newsmen that the herdsmen came about around 1 a.m. and started slicing their victims with machetes. So they came in the night. Some people still hang out selling things. Those people that sell drinks and noodles, and they just got them and started slicing them. And about 6 people were terribly injured, but they did not mention anybody died. But they had rushed them to the hospital and they were taking care of them. So, people have been speaking up about it. I think the PDP, the political party, that's the PDP State Publicity Secretary, spoke up about it, said that this is a very sad incident and was blaming the fact that there's no law that has banned open grazing, and that's why they still have some of these things happening in Benue State.
You sure it's not their mineral resources?
I don't even know. Do we do leadership?
What they do is, when they come there, they now take over those communities. Those communities
they have free access.
Yes.
Out of fear, nobody confronts them.
Yeah. So we're taking the leadership today. Everything here is adverts, but I'm sure you took a story inside. Let's go.
So I like this story. This is the Federal Road Safety Corps. We have the Federal Road Safety Corps Marshal, Madam Shehu Mohammed. He has urged Nigerians to embrace cycling for healthy living and transportation.
No wonder you like it.
Yes, I had to take it. I like what he said. He said that it is the only individual means of mobility fit for all residents, irrespective of age, gender, and class. He emphasized the use of bicycles as a vehicle for promoting health, preventing disease, promoting tolerance with a sense of community, mutual understanding, and respect. And he's also imploring relevant authorities to create enabling road features and an environment that would aid stakeholders and general motoring public in advancing bicycle use.
Yeah,
so he's just saying,
for you.
yeah, no.
Motor go jam me.
But I like, this is good conversation.
No, we need
to
good
have.
rules
Yeah.
for that.
But as he said,
You can ride in London.
Do we need
or America?
no, there are some places in Nigeria as well. Maybe not in Lagos.
Estates. No, there are estates that you can...
There are people that
who
ride.
stay in estates. Me, I don't stay in estates.
My estate,
Is it our road that
People that
I've
come
been
to my
begging?
house on their bicycles.
Are you serious?
Yes,
You
who
stay in
ride
an
on their
estate
bicycle?
now?
No. Outside my estate, they come from wherever they come from on their
To
bicycle.
ride inside your estate, if they go and ride on the road, downfall will just carry them and just deposit them.
Okay, that is the situation today. But what they are talking about, future.
Okay.
When they have done the road, let's start with the road first.
Yes, make
Yes.
it conducive for us to be able to
Yeah.
ride the bike. I would love to ride a bicycle.
Yeah, I would.
I can't
I don't even know how to ride a bicycle.
I have not. I need to learn.
But I will just have the stationary bicycle in my house. I'll be looking at myself in the mirror.
Our final paper for today,
Hey, gosh.
Vanguard. Labour shuts Nigeria's wage talks resume today. Let's take the stories we haven't taken. NAMA MD wants reversal of 50% IGR deduction in interest of safety. Who has that story?
So the MD of Nigerian Airspace Management Agency, Engineer Farouk Ahmed Umar, has appealed that, you know, there should be a reversal of the 50% deduction from the agency's IGR, internally generated revenue, in the interest of air travel safety. He's saying that there's no parking space in the sky.
Oh,
that
wow.
will make me laugh. He was speaking at the headquarters of the agency in Abuja. He says that NAMA, as the heart of the aviation industry, was tasked with the critical responsibility of ensuring safe conduct of flights within Nigeria's airspace, including the Gulf of Guinea, and that to fulfill it, NAMA needs all, you know, and their duty to maintain advanced safety critical equipment and recruit and train personnel to meet national and international safety standards, as outlined in their Civil Aviation Organization, the ICAO. And it says they need all their revenue, all their money for this to be done. So is appealing that the 50% be reversed.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. That's all we can take on the newspaper reviews. When we come back, we look at the top stories for today. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.